there are so many good hanging light available in MakerWord, but the thing that I was struggling to find is a good base that can be used to hang the light. And here what I tried to make is a quick release type base that can be easily installed. So here is the plate that will be screwed on the top of ceiling, and then the base, which if I separate it and open it, you can see that there is this small snap that hits, and then the stopper, which kind of makes sure that this plate sits properly. Now what I'm gonna do here next is I am going to print it and going to show you how this behaves. Alright, so I'm gonna open here in Bamboo Lab and let's print this. I'm gonna print this in PLA, and both these printers are P2S, and it's going to take 24 minutes in 0.8 high flow nozzle. If I go with standard one, then it's going to take around 41 minutes. And the good thing here is it doesn't need any support. Alright, so let's quickly print it. Alright, so these parts are ready. Let's take them out. Okay, so these are both printed models. So this is the ceiling clip, which have got these holes, which is useful to assemble it in ceiling plate. And then you can see the thickness of it. I have made it thicker so that it can easily sustain the load of hanging lamp. Now the thing here is when I try to assemble it, it rotates freely because I have provided half mm clearance both sides. Now when I try to insert it, and it behaves like the way it needs to, and also snaps the way it should. But the thing is, here the stopper distance is not good enough, and maybe the reason behind that is we have used 0.8 mm nozzle, which I think makes sense when the part is too far away from eyes, and you can actually see it have got this texture and do not show too much of 3D printed line. Let's fine tune it, and what I'm gonna do next is I am going to reprint this particular part again with increased length, and maybe I'm gonna also increase notch a bit, and probably I also need to increase the vertical constraint as well such that it does not pop up like this. Now let me also talk about one more thing. Maybe in case of 0.4 mm nozzle it may work, but still I think we need to make this stopper a little bit more resilient, and I'm gonna also increase the height of it. So let's quickly do that. So instead of 2.1, probably I can make it 5. Then I'm pretty sure that it will not exceed. Alright, now let me also a little bit increase this snap lock as well, and let's make it probably 1.5. Alright, so let me quickly save and reprint this particular part back again. Okay, so I'm assuming that this time this will work, and I'm gonna use same nozzle to save time. And there you go, new printed part. Now the mistake that I have made here is I also need to modify this part as well. As I increase the depth of it, now this part will not go inside. So let's again go back to Creo and fix this one as well. Alright, so let me quickly go here and let's have a look how much this one needs to be. So let me quickly check the dia. That is 87. Now I can open this part separately, and I am not going to touch this, and I will be making sure that this diameter remains same, which is 95. Now let's modify this and make it 86.5. That's 0.25 each side. And let me also quickly re-verify. There we go. And we also need to increase this one. So let me select this, and now I'm gonna increase this. Maybe better to place 2 points here at mid, and I'm gonna make it equal. Oh, it is already mirrored, seems like. So now I can simply use dimension here Let's make it 96. Alright, so this looks like this now, and let me also look at here. This is how it look, and I'm hoping that this time this should work. Well, I also see one more issue here, and thank God I see it. We also need to make sure that the height, this one needs to be either 0 or, you know, it can be a little bit high. So let me measure this back. This coming to be 15.5, and this component, this one seems 16.4. So I need to make sure that this remain, you know, more than 16.4 from end to end. Let's make it 13.5. Alright, so now the plate height is equal to the inside height, and you can actually keep this bracket height maybe 0.1 or 0.2 more. Now let me print this one as well. And there you have it. Okay, so now let me try with it. So what will be happening by default, you will be installing this clip like this in ceiling, and now you can simply hold this plate and then place it like this, and now you need to rotate this. So right now I think I need to, you know, provide a little bit of support because the bracket is not actually glued or tightened. So now consider this bracket is tightened. Now I'm gonna rotate this, and there you go, we have installed this. Now let's say I want to remove this. For that you need to again rotate, and that's how you remove it. Again, let me place it like this, and again if I rotate this back, that's how we can remove it. And now when we lock this, this is pretty sturdy, you know, this will not go back, and you can see the pull force is also very good because it is constrained using these up and side stoppers. And of course this is also locked because of this snapping mechanism that is, you know, kind of stopping it to go back. So what I'm gonna do next is I am going to upload these files to MakerWord so that everyone can use it. And the way you can help me out if you really like this is by hitting that subscribe button. And I will see you in one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.